Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the We All Juggle Knives channel and my quick and dirty review of this Bibury folding utility knife. Now you may remember Bibury is the seller of budget-friendly multi-tools such as this 16-in-1 multi-tool that I've shown in a previous video. They also make other items such as this. This is the Bibury box cutter. It's a little bottle opener with a utility knife. I showed this in my keychain cutting tool roundup video. Which they saw. They asked if they could send in a new utility knife. Well, this is it. All right, here's me. Yes, waving to you. What's up? What's up? Welcome all viewers, subscribers. All right, so what's this tool all about? Well, it has a button lock, which there's the pocket clip. That's convenient. But it's got a button lock that allows you to flick this open very quickly. All right, there's the button lock. So let's test out the action on this sucker. It comes out very fast. This is not assisted, it's just a manual knife, right? And you can do it with either hand. Now, I am left-handed, so perhaps a little faster with my left hand. But basically, if you're right-handed, you're going to push the button with your thumb, and if you're left-handed, you'll push with your pointer finger. So it's essentially ambidextrous and smooth, but does it cut? We shall see. Here it is breaking down some pieces of boxes. I figure this is a typical task that you would ask of any utility knife, breaking down boxes. Now, some of these pieces were particularly nasty, particularly thick. You know, there's tape on some of them. Look how thick that is. That's a double thick piece. All right, and look how this goes through it. Now, the blades on this are SK5. That is a Japanese mid-carbon steel that's very good for this purpose. Now this comes with 15 extra blades, so that's good, and it does have onboard storage for some of those blades, which I will show you. All right, but first we got more pieces of boxes to cut. If you send me something, I am definitely going to test it out. I will put it through its paces. So we've had a lot of snow recently. However, that day, as you can see, the sun was out, it was warming up, and a lot of the snow was starting to melt, right? However, the next day it snowed again, so there you go. Now this was earlier in the day. As you can see, the lighting is different. This was actually early in the morning. Yeah, I tested this out quite a bit. This was in a very early morning, right when the sun was starting to come up, and I was out there working for you. Now, some of Bibury's best stuff is actually budget-friendly multi-tools, right? So if you don't need a utility knife, check out the text description box, because in the text box, I'm going to list 5 of their most budget-friendly multi-tools. Most of them are under $20, well worth your time. Oh, how do you like this 3D action here of the pieces of boxes hitting the camera right in the face, which is kind of like your surrogate face or your point of view. So in a roundabout way, I'm hitting you in the face with pieces of boxes, and that's really what my channel is about. You know, that's why people watch me, this unique fetish content, and then you spend your money. But anyway, the best value with Bibury right now is probably their 13-in-1 multi-tool. That thing freaking rocks, man. It has better scissors than multi-tools that are way more expensive. It's like 20 bucks. All right, so this is making short work of that of those pieces of boxes. It did well. I gotta say, it did well. Yeah, I had to clean up. I had to pick up every single one of those. Just part of the glorious jet-setting lifestyle of a gear reviewer. Picking up pieces of boxes from your backyard. All right, how do you replace the blades? You see that there? You push on that, that's the blade release. It's locked in, but if you push on that, it frees the blade. They upgraded this. The first model had like a plastic button there, but they've upgraded it, made it stronger. So you just press that and you can replace your worn blade, right? And now it's locked in again. So that's how to replace the blades. Like, it's quick and easy. You see that there? That's the release for the onboard storage. It's easier to push if you're not wearing a glove. You push on that, boing, yeah. There's magnets in there so they won't fall out. You see those? You can see those 2 magnets in there, prevent it from falling out. And so you've got onboard storage for several replacement blades. That's convenient. All right, so, you know, this thing really ain't bad, but I'm going to compare it to other utility knives I have. Now here, you can also flick it closed. I like to flick it halfway and then just close it the rest of the way like you see there, right? But with practice, you can flick it all the way closed if you want. Now, like these type of knives, they can rebound. If you open it or close it too hard, it can bounce, right? So basically, with some practice, it's pretty convenient. Here's some comparisons. That is a Stanley Quick Slide utility knife, which has disappeared from Amazon. I can't find it anymore, so I don't know if that's discontinued. But here's a Milwaukee Fastback. This is what I carry, as you can see. That's what I've been carrying for years. That's the old model. They have like 2 newer versions out. All right, here is the Gerber EAB. All right, that's a handy little item. It has the Irwin blade I put in it. And here is a Work Pro, which is kind of the same thing as same idea as the EAB, right? And they're all made in China, so it don't matter. But Work Pro now makes those for Mossy Oak, by the way. All right, here's another Milwaukee. I like Milwaukee. All right, here's another. This is their compact. It's a smaller version of a Fastback. I haven't carried that yet because I'm still using my old Fastback. Here's another Milwaukee. This is good for cutting carpet and good for cutting like linoleum tile as well. And that also has a liner lock in addition to the fucking button. So how does it stack up against the Milwaukee? Well, as you can see, the Bibury is boxy and angular, whereas the Milwaukee is smooth and curved. So I find the Milwaukee to be more ergonomic. However, the Bibury has onboard storage for extra blades, which is convenient. That model of the Milwaukee does not. Also, as you can see there, the Milwaukee is just longer, right? So the Bibury is going to fit in your pocket more easily, and it's just more compact. As far as how they deploy one-handed, both of them do so smoothly, but the Milwaukee comes out even a little faster and smoother than the Bibury. But that might just be because I've broken it in a lot longer. The pivot is very smooth now. It's like an extension of my hand at this point. Alright, here it is compared to the more compact version of the Milwaukee. So as you can see, it is in between in size between the compact and the standard size. And there it is, just size comparison with the Stanley. Okay, final thoughts on this Bibury. Well, it did well on the boxes, definitely. It comes out pretty easily and smoothly with a one-handed opening. I like that they include 15 extra blades with it, and the onboard storage is convenient, and it is generally compact, and it has a pocket clip. Alright, so basically not bad at all. Is it going to replace my Fastback? Well, I don't know, because the prices are a little different. This is about $16. The Fastback you can get for $11 now if you buy a 4-pack. So they have some work to do as far as competing price-wise. But in the text box, I will include a master list of all utility knives that I have tried out, and you can browse around there. Like I was saying before, the real value to be found with Bibury is their multi-tool selection, so I will also include a list of budget multi-tools and a lot of theirs, which are definitely worth your time. And it's one reason I took a look at this utility knife, because I want to be first in line. They've told me they're working on new multi-tools, so I want to be first in line to get a crack at those. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like videos like this where the reviewer tests out the item and gives you information about it, feel free to subscribe and try to use the links in the text box. Those do help out the channel, and I really appreciate it. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.